welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. Lee, and my focus in all the videos that you are seeing now and before this are all focused on grammar. Because I noticed that through my years of teaching, I discovered that generally, whether the student is Chinese educated, English educated, or from a Malay stream student, they face this problem, or even the Tamil schools, they face problems in grammar. And I understand, because grammar happens to be the hardest part in English, and it is very important at the same time. Let us say you want to study law, but your English grammar is not good. I don't think you will make a good lawyer. I mean, you don't even know how to present your views, or when you are in court, when you are under, you won't even be able to let everyone know when exactly the matter happened, and how, when, or when it happened, or whether this has been solved. All this depends greatly on grammar, especially tenses. You know now, my name is Dr. Lee, and this is my WhatsApp number 019-7878-299, and I have just completed a book specially focused on grammar, more than 30 chapters or lessons, and complete with answers and explanation. There is a total of 1,384 questions, and it's more or less a self-study book. So if you want to buy this book, please WhatsApp me and let me know how many copies you want. And after distributing the books, I will be uploading videos in my YouTube channel, where I will go from lesson to lesson following my book, and I will explain and discuss with you all the questions inside the lessons, so that you can actually understand fully, understand 100% why the answer is like this, and in the process improving yourself. Okay, today is lesson 129, and actually this is taken from subscribers and viewers, who sort of, how would I say, who communicate with me writing. So in the channels, they put forward questions, or some of them, ask me, and they, more than one student wrote this, please advise me. And you know what? They wrote this one. They didn't write this one. Now I'm writing to show you. The one I put a tick is the correct way. But I received a few. And in the course of my work, I meet people and I see people writing English. I actually come across also people who write this one. Please advise, full stop. Actually, can you say please advise a full stop? Yes, you can. But it should be this one. Advice with SE, not CE. But then there you go, they write CE. And then they just, So I would like to tell you that you should use SE if you want to say please advise. CE is a noun. You don't use a noun after the word please. You don't say please, how would I say? You would not say please noun me, a noun for the advice, but you rather say, like, for example, please come in. Come is a verb. So you understand that after the word please, you use a verb, you don't use a noun. Whereas CE is a noun. Okay, so after the word please, you use a verb. You don't use a noun. So if you want to say correctly, you should say please advise me, SE and not CE. Okay? Now I give you a few minutes. There are only 4 questions here. What do you think are the answers? Is it advice SE or advice CE? Let me know. So, have you got your answers? I what him. Is it SE or CE? I advise him. I do something. When I do something, I must use a verb. And the verb is SE. So the first answer should be SE, used as a verb. What about the second one? I give him. Give is a verb. In front, behind a verb or in front of a verb, you need to put a noun. Like here, give is a verb. It's in front of a noun. Therefore, your answer is advice as a noun. So in front or behind, in the same sentence, in front or behind a noun is a verb. In this case, give is a verb, is in front of the noun. Therefore, the answer should be a noun, advice. This is your answer. You must him to stop smoking. Must. Remember, when we use the word must, or can, or will, or shall, or should, or can, or could, behind must, can, could, will, would, shall, should is a verb. It's not a noun. So the answer is SE, as a verb. You must verb. You must do something. Do is an action. The action is a verb. So your answer should be SE. And the last one. This one I have taught you before. How to recognize or use a noun. In front of a noun, we can say and the. Or we can say for, prepositions. In, on, under, over, for. Or you can use a pronoun. What you call a possessive situation. Possessive determiner like mine, your, his, her. So here can be my advice, your advice, the advice. This is a noun. Because mine, my what? My sister, my what, my car, my what, my advice. So it's a noun. A car is a noun. Your answer should be CE. So this is your answer. Same as this one, practice. I practice football, CE is a noun, SE is a verb. I do something. I do something means I use a verb. So I practice football, correct. After I, you cannot use a noun, you use a verb. So CE is a noun, SE is a verb. It's the same. CE is a noun, SE is a verb. So please practice more. Remember, after the word please, you must use a verb. You must use a verb here. Please practice more. Can or not? Cannot. Why? Because after the word please, you put a verb. But then CE is a noun, therefore it's wrong. So looking at these two questions, what do you think are the answers? So it's the same. I practice That means I do something. I do an action. If I do an action, I should use a verb. Which is the verb? SE is the verb. So your answer is SE. And CE is a noun. Remember, noun in front or behind, you need a verb. Go is a verb. Therefore, here must be a noun. And which is the noun? CE is the noun. This is your answer. Now, I want you to remember this. American English. This one can be a verb. It can also be a noun. American English. But British English, CE is the noun, SE is the verb. I'm teaching you British English. We are Malaysians. Malaysia, Singapore, we use British English in our writing. Of course, Singapore is very open. They do use American English. Our country, we still follow the British system. So the British system is SE is the verb, CE is the noun. Okay, we are following the British system. So I hope you don't ask me questions. Why? Because I have already told you. Alright, so you don't have to ask me why I saw this somewhere like that. That is because they are using American English, that's all. Alright, so I hope you like my video. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.